What's up, everybody? How you doing, man? My name is Hassan Oliver, comedian, actor from North Brick City, New Jersey. This is my project, The Real Unemployed Comedian. Yeah, man, this comedy and acting life, this shit is for real. Like, I'm about to take you through a journey, the ins and outs. Good show, bad show. I've brought up in the foster care, dealing with one family, my adopted family, my real family, got married, dealing with a wife, dealing with a little kid. But some of it fun and some of it still is pain, man. And through everything, I'm still unemployed. And I'm gonna call my money in every time we shoot this project. So sit back. This the real unemployed comedian, Hassan Oliver. Sixteenth Avenue, 16th Street. Yo, that's crazy. This shit right here used to be where I lived. None of the buildings here. Damn. They all gone. No memories for the house. Up and all down here, stolen cars, spinning, racing. We trying to grow up and beat the odds. That's crazy. See how little we is? He got no choice, no sidewalk, no nothing.
Not going nowhere. He gonna get bit by fleas. He'll get his ass out that grass because I know some unsavory shit in there.
Growing up, my upbringing was a little crucial in between. I was grew up in the foster care, not foster care like the whole community, but I was adopted a couple of times. I ended up with a white family for a couple of years for some time. And they used to live in South Plainfield, which is totally different from Newark, New Jersey. A little bit about myself, man. I grew up in foster care. You don't gotta feel bad about me. I had the best of both worlds. I was actually adopted by a white family first. Yeah, I got out of Newark, went to South Plainfield, living good, just like different strokes. But mine was a little different. I had one stroke. So after that didn't work out with the white family, I came back to Newark, New Jersey, which where I'm really originally from. It's 15th Avenue, 16th Avenue by West Side Park. Back then, it was bad. It wasn't a lot of murder and all that. It was just real bad, like stolen cars. If you got jumped or stabbed back then, that was normal, but stolen cars, man, I grew up with a lot of cats who stole cars. I even tried to do the damn thing a couple of times for myself, but I wasn't the best driver, so I let you know right there. He still look the same though, little
I
short
know you gonna change. Just say, see, some of us still stay good. Some people you all fucked up. But they take care of yourself, you still gonna look good.
Yeah. This lot is probably for sale, and nobody around here probably don't think about buying or owning. When I'm not unemployed, when I'm employed, I'm coming to buy this shit. Them Jews gonna come get it. I'm gonna get it first. I love my block. I still love my old block. I want to never rock around here and go crazy, but it's for sale. The whole block. It was cool, man. But coming from South Plainfield and being accustomed to a white family and having this and not having that, I was just adjusted to the good living, the nice car, the good house, going to bed early, eating at 6:30, brushing my teeth, eating good, eating dessert. Fruits on the island. It was real. It took me a while to adjust. Took me a while, but I could be real grateful for the Oliver family for taking me in. It was kind of. I came in at a time where the lady who adopted me, she had just lost two girls of her own, so I was like coming in as not a replacement. But at times I probably felt that way. A lot of people was surprised when I was coming up, when I found out the word adoption.
I think you came about after Christmas. Like Samira took to me right away, but you wouldn't. What would you say? Oh, the fly. I forgot what the fly was.
So I didn't ever say fly, I said fly. Because this is time was funny because they used to let out my family members come and see me. This when crack cocaine hit the hood. I had an uncle who visited the house. And when he left, other things left. So now they looking at me like, we love you, but this is bullshit. He stole the Polaroid camera when you flash it. They knew he took it because he left a napkin. It was crazy, man. You know, growing up, and me and my sisters, because we all was scattered around. My sister Sharonda and my sister Samira. But most of my original family took on to my sister. We wasn't like living in North Carolina, Arizona. We wasn't doing all that crazy stuff. But upbringing was pretty. As a child, you remember that growing up. My key word was. Why did she ever not want us? And it's always stuck to me, probably to this day. I don't like for nobody to tell me, get out. It's like it's stuck to my heart. So I think that what makes me a better comedian. If I got pain right here, I'm gonna just laugh it off.
Let's go! Let's go, you ready? Here we go!
They strong women though.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Shit, they like men.
That's what goddamn men now. Then they gotta go all back.
Give them the Hawthorne fist pump, ma.
The Hawthorne who pump?
Fist pump. This is where it all started. Mom Dukes, Geneva with the Eddie. Say what's up, ma.
What's up, y'all?
Keep seeing the resemblance.
What's up?
She had to go to court or nothing. I was hers. From the rip.
From the rip.
Tell me about yourself, ma. Tell them where you from.
I'm from Newark, New Jersey.
Where you grew up
Born in
at.
Newark, New Jersey. Grew up around Hawthorne Avenue. You know, had 3 kids, Sharonda, Samira, and Hassan, Kareem, Hassan Ali.
God.
And he got the name on account of Sharonda's father name because I got turned Muslim at the time, but I didn't matter. So when I was a Muslim, I turned my kids, you know, my kids
So you did
had
take
their
your
name.
shahada?
Yeah, I took my shahada.
Or your shahida?
Whatever they wanted to call it back then, I took it. You know, I raised my kids. Rennie raised my kids with me. She was like a mom to me for when I was like 7 years old, and when I needed that time and help, and she was there to help me, and she did. We did it together, and we still here together. Always gonna be together.
So you know what? Being that I, remember my brother, passed away. Me and him got tight.
Yeah,
When I started finding more about my father, was he like what type of guy? Because when I'm coming
he was
up,
a very good guy. He was a good guy. He was a good guy. Donnie was a good guy. He had his ways and everything like that, because he was a man. But he was a very good guy. He had a lot of kids and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He had a lot of kids, but we got.
What made you kick it with him? Because the pictures I saw, he was that dude.
He was a dude. He was a dude.
Yeah, nice hair too, man.
Yeah, I was young, and we liked each other, whatever. He was the barber and stuff like that. He used to cut your hair for nothing. He had to pay
So that was part of the benefits?
No, but that was before, But we was kicking it, you know what I'm saying, like that all the time even before you was born.
Yeah.
We used to hang out and stuff like that, but you know what I'm saying. But he was a good guy, you know what I'm saying. But we wasn't like together, like living together or nothing like that, because he always had a different relationship. But after that certain time, when I got pregnant, really I didn't really stay with him with whole pregnancy with you. Or whatever like
you
that.
Think you think he knew?
Yeah, he knew you. He used to cut your hair all the time.
So he knew that it's a chance. Damn, I got a kid by her.
He knew that. He used to cut your hair all the time too.
Okay.
His uncle knew, his father knew, his mother knew, but
they didn't know.
But I didn't never be around them all the time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He know you was his son. But that was my choice to want to be around him all the time. But I used to just take you to go get your hair cut and whatever. He used to be mad. Well, let me leave my son this, that, and the third.
Oh, he did? He used to say that?
Yeah.
See, I didn't, hearing that.
But see, you was young at the time, and I was going through that little change and with with y'all and this, that, and the third. You understand what I'm saying? So everything turned out to be good. Y'all turned out to be great.
Yeah.
Whatever happened turned out to be great because me and Rennie worked the shit out. We worked it. You understand what I'm saying? We worked it. And we still be working it because she's still right there with us all the time.
So it's crazy when people hear people hear foster adoption.
Yeah,
and
but
my whole thing is saying y'all be surprised how these two families got together.
Exactly.
If that's the word, but it wasn't the process.
We knew each other. She knew me when I was like 7 years old. I knew her when she had her kids, when she went through with her kids, when her kids got caught in the fire and stuff like that when her kids passed on. And that's why we were so close and I needed that help. You know what I'm saying? And we talked. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't come from my family, it came from her.
Yeah.
You feel me? It came from her. And so, you know what I'm saying? And then we dealt with that and this, that, and the third, and we made it work.
First time over here, 38 years old, going to see what my pops like. It's gonna be a little emotional. What this is all about. Sometimes you need closure. Just to be alright with yourself sometimes. I ain't good with maps. Double check the last spell.
He died about 30 years ago. All right.
Hey, Hey, what's the correct spelling of the last name? MC? MC capital R-A-E, yeah.
Okay.
And it was about 1986, right? What's grandma's name?
Okay. Was there other family members?
Yeah,
with him?
yeah.
Yeah. It's other family members with him.
Okay. All right. There probably is a lot. Okay.
Okay.
Because you got 16B.
I think they found it. I just told them that all families together.
Oh, okay, that's why I did it wrong. I looked at the wrong thing. 16 is white folks, but 16B is. You can just tell by the way the thing is.
My whole family here, bro. So I gotta look back and see what I went through to wind up where I'm at today. Did a hell of a good job, but I just still need closure on being close to my father. Even the day I went to this grave site was like closure, saying, I know where you at now. It got sad sometimes. I used to go to my friend's house and go back outside and cry. Like, they got a bond that I don't know how to, I was jealous, but it wasn't, I ain't hating, I was jealous. It was, he probably didn't know, but it was, fatherhood to any child is important. Even if you don't have enough money to, it ain't about the money, it's about, you need to get that child love. That goes more farther than money. Once that child know you love them so much, it's more than, I can't afford all this. Once you show them all that love, that's better than anything. Some kids and adults just need love. And you know, I'm a new father, so the crying thing is like I'm not used to, you know, but I'm getting used to it. But I'm not a bad father, and I know some fathers did this too, when your baby crying, and you look up in the eye, and you just go, shut the fuck up.
Yes, yes.
Please. And she looked at you like she understood that. You're like, shut the fuck up. Stop crying, feeding her. She broke on her own. So my girl come in, she ain't crying no more. What did you do? I said, just tell her daddy loves you. My girl tried it. Ah! It won't work.
There you go. Get it, girl. Get it, girl.
What's up? Eh? There we go. She never slept in this. So thank y'all for making us buy a bassinet. You ready for your cabbage? Walk. Some women really might be like you for what you do and really be happy that you somebody out here chasing your dream. And it's crazy because that's how I met my wife. Out doing comedy, and the time I met her, I was probably in the lowest stage of my life. I had just moved out my crib I've been for like 17 years. Me and my best friend, we were sharing. I wanted to chase my comedy career and not pay rent and just stay with people. When I met her, I didn't even have no cell phone. I used to have her call the establishment I was living at, like, yo, is this person gonna call? Let me know. And it was funny because she actually loved comedy, but more when she got to know me as time progressed over the years, she fell in love with who I was and the dream I was chasing. And that don't come like that. You gotta really pop off to really, sometimes, not all the time. Your ass gotta pop before she pop, or before you pop the question. She was different from the other chicks. It wasn't more about she wanted to roll. We just had our little thing going on. And over the years, I think I started liking her first. We was dealing with each other. I was on my bullshit. She was like, well, she was liking me, but she didn't want to tell me. So one day we had a nice talk, and she said, what we gonna do? I said, what you mean we gonna do? We chilling. She was like, no, motherfucker, what we gonna do? And that day, I was like, ah, shit. I said, all right, we can, I said, I wanted to start dating you. She's like, what you mean? We already dating, we doing us. I said, I want to go with you. Some old school shit. And that was about 4 or 5 years ago. We started going together, for real. She was on top of everything. I had to just clear my whole shit out. After going together for 4 or 3 years, we already had years in knowing. I popped the question. And of course she said yes. She cried, but I made sure I did it right. I called all my friends. They told their wives, their girlfriends, and I popped the questions at the Charter House. I did it the right way. I hustled the rooms. I sold a lot of DVDs, and I got that ring. And I knew right there, if I'm gonna chase this dream, I'm gonna need her. I'm gonna need her behind me, emotionally, physically, and just to guide me mentally.
See, when you get married, what it makes is, it makes yes, it makes a difference.
Because, you know, I'm a Gemini. I make the dumbest goddamn decisions, and you need that. I needed that. I know I did. It wasn't about what she had, what I don't got. We loved each other from the rip. Of course, you know, I was rocking, you know, she fell in love, you know, her. But through comedy, the transition, my material changed. My wife helped me make better decisions, business-minded. For instance, if I got a show Monday through Thursday and it's only paying me $100 a piece, I'm gonna go get that. Then I got a show next Saturday for $700. Why don't you just do 2 of those? That's a bigger venue. It may be more people that can help your career. I wasn't looking at it that way, chasing rooms, juggling, burning out. And I started listening to my wife more, and I could say to this day, better things been going in a greater direction. That's why I'm doing this goddamn documentary. She said, if you want to do it, let's do it. Stop playing. A comic get a room, which means you go to an establishment, you want to do comedy there, but you negotiate. So we got to be businessmen too. You negotiate either some money or no money just to perform there, to work on your craft. Mind you, this still ain't about no money. You just got to just the hustle. The hustle came from 16th Ave selling candy. I knew how to always negotiate when I sold a piece of Kit Kat bar. If it's 1 for $3, it's 2 for $5. If you can't buy the candy, just give me a small donation. I took that metaphor and got a room. Room, which means you go somewhere, it's comedy there, you eat, drink. They give comedians just a couple of dollars, but we cool with that. So from '09 till now, I've been consistently having a room, multiple rooms, or bigger venues. And that's the only way you're gonna really make your own money in comedy, because you're not gonna get paid unless you demand it, or you have to be really, white rooms ain't gonna pay you. They still ain't gonna pay you. They ain't gonna pay you like probably a burger or a drink. They ain't gonna pay you. They probably pay you now when you do sitcoms and stuff. And considerably, I could have did 5 years of BET Comic View and went to a white room. That shit don't matter to them. You still ain't do no Comedy Central. You didn't do the mainstream stuff. They're considered you to be formally comedic, because it's a standard in comedy. It's you set up, you talk, you know what I'm saying? It's like English Composition 103 in college. That's white people comedy. Boom, boom, boom. Set up, punch, bring back. If they don't consider you can do that, they don't consider you being professional. And it sucks, because a lot of black comics are probably funnier than any other international comedian. But that's just how the game is. You have to adjust to the crowd first before you can deliver your material. And some people say want to do comedy. When they learn, you got to do all that. Nah, I'm just go get a job. So you got to respect comedians when we call ourselves comics. It's kind of like we make our own university. We got to study the joke. We got to make sure it's truth to it, because there's always an asshole in the crowd that'll challenge you. It's like you got to create your own university to make sure it's some truth to this joke for me to deliver it, but put my twist and humor to it. So I have to be my own business. Once I start getting contracts Monday through Friday, 7 days a week, I'm employed. But preferably that don't happen unless you booking a TV show. You book a TV show who's going to shoot episodes, you employed until that's over. That's just it. Unless you're doing seasons by seasons by seasons, you employed. If you do 2 seasons, that's it. You're unemployed again. You gotta look for more work. So the longer I have no book gigs under contract, I'm the real unemployed comedian.
Any college graduates in the house? Okay, this is the question right here. Did you pay your loans? You ain't graduated. Because I ain't paid nothing back either. Sally Mae, my friend on Instagram. She be liking everything. I see you. A lot of people in here tried college. College just wasn't for everybody, because if you can make it in life without college, then it's okay. But when you find out college is a business, it's too late though. You're already 80 and old. And all you took was remedial classes. 086, 05, 4. I went to Essex County College for about 3 semesters. I got the 2 little checks they give you back. Ain't been back since. We on Section 8. I'm like, this is a lot of money. Do I go back to school or pay my mother rent? That's $100. You went to college, sir? Nah, he said, nah, straight Job Corps, son. Job Corps.
Walk these halls. And I want you to know something. I'm going to say it this way. And tomorrow I'm going to really touch on it. Excellence you have to believe in. You have to believe that you're excellent. You have to believe that you're great. You have to believe that you have what it takes to succeed. You have to believe it. And don't think for a second because you go to Westside High School, or because you live in a West Ward, or because you're from Newark, that you cannot. It's not supposed to be for you. Because this brother's about to tell you why. So I want you to give a warm round of applause for Mr. Hassan, Baby Boy Oliver, comedian and actor.
Come on, y'all, make some noise. Singers, come on, singers, where y'all at? Wow, it's a little weak over there. Juniors, where y'all at? You gotta get the juniors. Make some more noise, juniors. Alright, cool. You're not a junior? What's up? Your grades ain't right? Anybody stay back? Anybody stay back in here yet? Besides me? Alright, cool. Stay back. Sophomores, make some noise. Alright, cool. Freshmen? 8th graders? Cool, man. Check this out. I went to Westside High School, y'all. Okay. Alright, sit down, little Wayne. And fellas, we gonna talk about that. Women do not need to see your boxers. Women, if you agree, clap, ladies. You don't need to have a belt on walking like this. Hey, ladies, real quick, the singing ladies. We need to talk about the words y'all use about each other. I learned something new, something called a pop. See? Loving the crew. I just learned what that was. I thought a pop was a lollipop. My grandmother said she be loving the crew. I'm like, Grandma, I had to understand what that means. Hip hop videos, ladies, shh, be quiet. I only got 10 minutes up here, y'all. Hip hop videos is not what you see for real. Ladies, you want to get your hair done, start dressing like women. When you wear a dress, you close your leg. Because if you don't, the guy that's sagging, he gonna walk up to you like this and say, she a pop. And you my man with the little dye in your hair, that's cool. I ain't hyping on you. You want to battle dance? See, I know how to do it too. See, that's how you stop somebody. He just got angry. I just told him a joke, he smiled. See how fast he's about to get up and say, you don't want this, huh? See, I'm a little too old to do that. All I got is this. I'm a two-step. I graduated at Westside High School in 1997. Y'all can call me old, so what? I stayed back. 1 year, I stayed back. I didn't give up. I came back the 5th year and graduated with honors. You know what I'm saying? I was a class clown, but I had to find out how to be a class clown and do my work. I didn't stay back because of grades. Lunch was good. Summer school was cool. But when Mom Duke saw them grades and I had to go back to school, she was upset. So now, being that I'm from 16th Avenue, anybody from 16th Avenue by Westside Park? Okay, cool. Everybody here from Newark, I'm assuming. I'm from 16th Ave, Newark, New Jersey. I've been touring, doing comedy with Kevin Hart, Capone. I've been doing this comedy thing for 7 years. I have my own TV channel, y'all. Come on, y'all. From Westside High School. And light-skinned brothers, y'all always gave me problems. Where y'all at? Where the light-skinned kids at? Little Trey Songz. Where the Drakes at? Pretty much is what I'm saying. Y'all singers, sophomores, respect the singers. That's how you shut them up. When y'all leave here, it's a different whole world out there. It ain't fun no more. You gotta wake up, you're on your own. Fellas, all y'all, if y'all doing sports, anything, stick to something. Because it's not funny out there. If you got kids on the way to high school, raise your kids, because y'all kids have the kids. It's serious. 14-year-old with a 1-year-old. My mother had me when she was 10. Nah, I'm playing, y'all. Nah, I'm playing. Just briefly saying, y'all, I graduated from here. Mr. Lamblin was here. You was here. You was my history teacher. I passed with 2 D's. Mr. D'Angelo, right? Yeah, a little Italian dude from Jersey Shore. That's what's up. Other than that, it's hot. If you hot, make some noise. Woo! Well, you should have took a shower then. You'll be cool. Like I was saying, I'm from Newark, New Jersey, man. I just want y'all to know I've been traveling, doing this comedy and acting for 7 years. I'm leaving town to do North Carolina, just the same thing as I'm doing to y'all. Y'all go to Westside High, y'all gotta have pride because you a rough rider. I take that everywhere I go. I'm a rough rider. I even know the Steel Band song. about that, man. Anybody into gymnastics? Gymnastics? Y'all give it up for Gabby, the African-American sister who won the gold. I still got one flip in me. Y'all want to see it? Now if I fall, don't be Instagramming me and Facebooking. Cause y'all cool. I'm just letting y'all know, you still gotta work out no matter how old you get. Stay in shape. I got one flip for y'all, and I'm gonna get out of here and catch the 31, go back home, and watch more. Yeah. All I got is one. I'm gonna talk to y'all real quick. Juniors, all the fellas raise their hand. Juniors, fellas. Cool. Next year y'all gonna be seniors. You gotta hit these books. You can talk to the women, but get the books first. Women don't like stupid guys. Am I right, ladies? And we don't like silly women. Now sophomores, y'all just really out of the 8th grade. Y'all got work to do. Cancel the Facebook. Stop Instagramming. Don't look at me like that. She cute too. She's like a little kid. All women are pretty. You're only ugly when you have a bad attitude. Everybody. Without further ado, I'm about to hit the road. This is what I do. A lot of cats go to high school, they get rich and come back. I want to do this before I hit the road, kiss my mother, and say, is you proud of me as being your son? What I need my Rough Riders to do, I'm going to go all the way around. I want y'all to show y'all spirit, that y'all heart, that y'all going to do hard and do y'all work this year. Y'all with that? I need a lot of noise. I'm a Rough Rider till I die. So I need y'all to help me out. We're going to start from the juniors to the sophomores to the seniors. We're going to get the stabs and we're going to check out of here. 107.5 WBLS. Hey, yo, this Jada get shot in the Rough Rider. It's your boy, yo. What's good? Yo, this DMX, Westside Rough Riders. Y'all ready? On 3. Make some noise. Let's go. Make some noise, Rough Riders. Make some noise, Rough Riders. Make some noise, Rough Riders. Come on. Come on, better. Come on, Trey Songs, make some noise. Cool. You gotta make some noise, man, make some noise. Yeah! All right, on 3, 107.5. Make some noise, please, let's go, make some noise. Make some noise, y'all, let's go. Make some noise, come on, y'all. Oh, wait. Hey, none of y'all passed the class yet, y'all act like y'all graduated. Y'all need to make a lot of noise. You got the waves, brother. You cool, man? You too smooth out the lab. On 3, 107.5. 1, 2, 3. Yo, man. Hey, my name is Hassan over, y'all. Look me up on Facebook. Don't send me a friend request, y'all. Too young to talk to. Look out for me. I'm doing a movie in theaters called Living with No Regrets with Trex, Clifton Powell from the movie Next Friday. The little guy from Notorious. It's about 100 actors in it, but guess what? It's a Rough Rider in that movie. I'm Hassan Olive, y'all. I love y'all. Rough Rider!
And people, it ain't all just called Black History. It's U.S. history, Black history, and I don't know the other one.
Trip down memory lane, reminisce about my positions, conditions done changed. I was a household name in a game like Levinsky. Came in '86, nobody more convincing since me.
First chapter, gotta study. Knowing the answer's always in the back. That's one thing I learned about this one. And of course, Western history. Not Black history, not U.S. history, before civilization. It's crazy, it's good, man. You need to learn about why I got names like Akbar and Khalif. Squatting like Khalif wasn't a dude back in the day in the Bend building. That was a guy that was hiding in the tombstones. So it's called squatting like Khalif. Pre-calc is not really hard, it's a thinking matter. Me being a comedian, when promoters be jiving us and killing us with the budget, that's when you start analyzing stuff.
Westside High School, man. And then, see, back then, I graduated in 97, 98. A lot of people surprised when some of my friends turned out gay. I already knew my man was gonna be a Twinkle Toes. Yeah, that's what I call Twinkle Toes or a windshield wiper. No, you ever saw a gay guy go to the mall and get happy and you see him walking? Yo! You're like, what you learn taekwondo? Windshield wiping. He'd be in the car one day, just it's all in the wrist. And he was a color guard for the football team. Everybody else played basketball, football. He's like, yo, come check me out, I made the team. Yo, that's what's up, Kareem. We get out there, he just come running out. Say, yo! I'm sitting there like, I can't even get back because I'm here to support him. And he's looking for us too. I said, you know what? I gotta support my man. Then the band started playing. You know, Westside, we always was down by 50. We went to school, but we didn't do shit. And the band came on. This him. Say that ain't crazy. But that's my man. I knew he was gonna turn out to be a windshield wiper, but it's okay, man. It's okay.
Turn. Ready for you, this nigga had me. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Let's ride. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Hey.
I'll read it next time. You have a good one.
Okay, what's your name? Write it in here.
Hassan.
Ready?
It's easy to remember, Hassan.
No, my sons know the computers. How you got that lucky? And you're married?
Yeah, oh, you see my man?
Me too sometimes.
I'm married to a man. Is that okay?
I have no problem with you.
His name is Lucifer.
So what? Let me tell you something. You come in here one time, and I'm coming here.
Right.
You got to come back.
All right.
I gotta tell my niece to do the walk with me. I'm like this.
Cook. Catch the bus right there, the ECC, the number 1. All these cop cars and all this crime in this area. This. I let you know right now, man, what the city doing with the budget. Store right here, had the best penny cookies in the world. So some people still live around here, some don't. Like my man that I just shook his hand with, he's still around here. But that's cool, he always remember people, man. My man right here is skinny as hell. Damn, that's what you call stiff. It's crazy because this was a welfare office. Now there's a Jehovah Witness church. And this is 15th Avenue School, which is a charter school now that we went to. This is where I did the Dr. King play at. And I used to flip out here with the barricades. I guess the parents waiting for the kids to get out. Damn, they picking them up in style. I see you, player. This right here, 15th Street and 15th Ave. That's the hill. This is the hill. This is where all the stolen cars went down. They used to jump them back and forth, back and forth. Not knowing all the stolen cars was making people insure. That's why New Jersey insurance so damn expensive. See? Ain't no stop signs up here, nothing. This was considered the hill. It ain't as big. 15th Ave, 15th Street. They used to jump them stolen cars and come all the way down here and bust a left right here. And come back around. This shit crazy. That's where it all started, man. Unemployment is not a comfortable situation to be in. And it humbled a lot of people when the market crashed back in like 06, 07. some of them had to be unemployed. They didn't know how to relate to that. So my hustle was, if I'm working this job and I'm gonna keep calling out and get fired, and then I'm happy because I'm getting gigs for 2 weeks straight. I'm thinking my career gonna take off. Flatline next 2 weeks, I couldn't get no gigs. You can get some stage time, but ain't no money. I'm back at 107.5. Shout out to Eddie Love. I know you out here somewhere because I invited you, man. 107.5 WBLS. Check it out. Team player, improving, acting, having fun, skits. I took a couple classes in New York for that. So me and a couple comedians got together and we shot a skit for the Patty Pie. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Chicken comedian, man, from 16th Ave, you already know. DJ Just, my man Flatbrook Records, who helped produce soundtrack of the show. What's my girl name? Sierra, as you're gonna see when you see that, that's her name. Cool Bubba Ice played the grandmother. And who else? I ain't think. Oh, my man, get my good side. Road shot it. We shot it in my man's house. He was on Section 9, so he let us use his kitchen because they had to pay rent for like a year. It's the Patty Pie skit with the grandma. I was standing in the basement, man. Check it out, man. Y'all already know.
What is it?
So you get that.
Hey, what's going on?
All right.
How you feeling?
All right.
Good to see you. I see you. What you got going on here?
I got the pie right here.
You got the pie?
I got the pie for grandma, because grandma, she's getting old, she can't cook like she used to, so I got the pie, sugar diabetes.
That's
Sugar
right.
diabetes, sugar diabetes. All right,
Hold on, my grandma.
I got this the Patty LaBelle pie though. They sell a million pies all over the country. You are my friend.
You got the Patty LaBelle pie.
You are my friend pie. You are my friend.
Well, that gonna be grandma's friend, because you know how she feel about cooking.
She ain't gonna be mad at me. Just Patty LaBelle. Everybody like Patty LaBelle pie.
Come on.
Come on. She ain't gonna say
Let's
this. Come
see.
on.
Grandma.
You are my friend.
Uncle Jay bought some pie.
Grandma, I got the you are my friend pie. I got the Patty LaBelle. The one you see on TV all the time. She making $1 million off these pies.
That ain't no Patty LaBelle pie.
This the Patty LaBelle pie.
That ain't no goddamn Patty LaBelle.
This the Patty
pie.
LaBelle. Don't tell me I know the Patty LaBelle pie. I know what the Patty LaBelle pie. This is the original. It's the Patty LaBelle pie. Grandma, you ain't fucking finished cooking already? You still living in the basement?
Look at him. What you talking to? Yo, don't talk to grandma like that. I'm trying to be nice.
You come up here with the dirty brown long drawers with the looking like a construction cone. How old is you, boy? Eating up everybody's sandwich. Boy, he's still living in the you ain't get no Patty LaBelle pie because you ain't my friend. You only did 6 months. 6 months? You did 6 months where? Where you did 6 months at? In the basement? You did 6, this the Patty LaBelle pie. You know grandma got sugar diabetes. You made this up? That's the Patty LaBelle made this pie. That's Patty LaBelle pie. It's because Patty made this. I was school Patty. 1972. Me and Patty was.
Put some clothes on.
This nigga still got pajamas on, man.
Nigga ain't never gonna grow up.
Johnny on the spot.
Still like grandma.
I'm not understanding that nigga, yo.
Why y'all
Keep
talking about
throwing
my
the
cousin
same
like
card
that?
out.
Yo, cousin.
Wait a minute.
I disowned that nigga about 6 years ago.
Bruh.
He ain't even been here 6 years. He been
Nah,
in
he
jail.
been in that. No, he was in the bay. You thought he was in jail. He been in
That nigga been in the basement. Nigga had a parking ticket, okay?
Oh,
You don't get no 6 years. He ain't no real time. He want niggas to think he did real
You see him,
time.
he got the pajamas on, the whole shit.
I thought he did time.
That nigga ain't
He had the whole
big bro
family
over there ready
sending
to-
letters. We was sending.
That's why he ain't have to go look for a fucking job. Everybody know. You gotta pull his car. You gotta pull his car.
I win.
This the Patty LaBelle pie. When did Cicely Tyson come out with a pie? No, Grandma. Patty LaBelle got these pies she be selling in the stores. They making millions of dollars.
Sojourner Truth got some pies? Nat King Cole got a pie. You won't stop playing.
No, this ain't the Nat dead, Grandma. Nat King Cole dead.
Oh! You mean Rick James came out with some pies?
Lord have mercy. You mean the Reefer Franklin 5 gallons and pies? No, Grandma. This is the Patty LaBelle pie. You brought a Patty LaBelle pie to my house where I bake every Sunday night. You done lost your damn mind. You the most disrespectful son of a disrespect me and bring some I'm trying to help you to my house like you used to. Like you used to. Grandma! Told you about the damn pie. Don't bring them over here. Grandma! Patty pie.
Grandma, you okay?
Lord.
Grandma, get up.
I'm fine now, baby.
Grandma, you almost had a heart attack.
I did have a heart attack. Let me see what this. You are my friend. He's a real.
Come on, Grandma. You at it again before you give yourself a heart attack. Come on, Grandma. Please, come on.
I'm gonna get more of that Patty LaBelle.
Grandma, come on. Come on, please. I need to get you out of the kitchen.
My man Dakota in the building.
Greenbergs.
Yeah.
Like the rope, baby.
Saturday morning, just getting up. Don't know if to get in my caddy or hop up in my trunk. Don't wanna hit the block cause I'm still kinda faded. So I close my eyes and thank God that I made it. Now I'm getting flashbacks from some OJ with a green bottle filled with Remy. Took it to the head, took 2 steps, now I'm faded. Smack a bitch on the ass, gave her a smile and she ate it. What do you know? Another freak's in my reach. Took her to my truck, stuck it in the deep. She's screaming and she's screaming, talking about that nigga boring. Drop the ass off, cop my bottle, hit the chorus. Here we go, here we go. I gotta get this dough so I can go and get me some lean. 1, 2, 3, and I am OG from Madison and 21st Street. This hip hop sound is coming back around. You better come fuck with me.
Hey, it's my motherfucking birthday too, y'all. It's income tax time coming, goddammit. 107.5 will have my ass off. This is Bugsy. This is Bugsy, ladies and gentlemen. Call us on 1-800-225-757. We have to live this, goddammit.
Like the G that's in me, and I offered her a sip of the yak. And before I told her my name was Flat Broke, she turned around with a fat sack.
None of your fucking cake.
So you Italian, right?
Yeah. What's it to you?
Yeah, you like chocolate.
Look, motherfucker.
That bitch work under Rosenberg. She do this shit all the fucking time. You pay her, she don't come to the court. She send motherfuckers. That's 40,000, bro. That's how you do it, bro. All day. So what's new?
Still can't get over fucking Ali death yesterday, man.
You still ain't get over that shit?
Y'all be one of them Muslims, I want you to eat their food on sight. Somebody gotta fucking die. How the fuck y'all let some shit go down in my port?
So I don't get it, bro. You gonna leave Lisa for this chick? You might want to think about that, bro. She got her own money, car, and place. And didn't she even offer you to go back to school and pay for it? You might want to evaluate this situation. You need to get my pimp book 101, yeah. Yeah, that's my first chapter. First you tell her, then you show her, then you mail her.
Show what?
Listen, you a king, right? She gotta listen to anything you say. First you get her credit cards if she have any. Then her bank accounts if she have any open. Then you go shopping.
That's a damn shame. Worry about the next man, that's a damn shame. Ask your girl about me, I bet she know my name. You ain't seen your faces, boy, that's a damn shame.
Hey, I just came from my family house, man. This part of the documentary is showing you guys when you're around family, you can get so much material because it's authentic. It's not a reality show, it's real reality. It's with my moms, Rennie Oliver, my mother who adopted me since I was a kid. When I got from the white people, she gonna tell you her story. It's crazy, right? I'm with my sisters and I'm with my drunk ass cousin William, and having a conversation with my nephew because he did something he shouldn't do, but he apologized really without knowing the cameras there. Family values, regardless of how this entertainment ends, even if they don't buy a ticket or buy your songs, they still gonna be there when you probably fall or come up, because that's just how family is. They feel as though they don't need to support you because they know you. They gonna play spades with you and take your money, but they ain't gonna support you. So this is the family. Natty daddy. What about the the last time you hurt my feelings and shit? Like as an uncle and helping raising you, men get touched too with their feelings and the stuff you was saying. I was hoping it was something going on, but I left here and went home. That shit touched me, man. So, you want to get something out your chest, just tell me now, man.
No, I just wanted to apologize to you. That's all I wanted to do.
What you feel bad about what you said, though? Why you want to apologize, though?
Because at the end of the day, you still older than me, and I could never disrespect somebody your age. And I didn't know, I was just a little tipsy. But I mean, I had anger build up. And then when you, at the end of it, you think about it, you should never did that. And that's how it was. I know that was wrong.
Because of me, or if anybody else, it would have been different. But because it was me,
it was because of you.
Who am I to you?
Your uncle, my uncle.
And you love your uncle, or you care about him, or you love me?
Love
you. I love you too, man. That's all, man. Sometimes you just rocking with your nieces and nephews. They be in their feelings. Sometimes as older people, we gotta understand they got feelings too. And maybe I jumped in his feelings and he came out with his shit. And he said he was tipsy. I'm like, well, how the hell you tipsy? You're in 11th grade.
You know how we were in house, for real, man. Yo, keep flipping, man. Flip again. Do a flip down.
And look, he just got off.
My son out here flipping this shit and I broke his goddamn leg trying to flip. My son.
Yeah.
He flipped too. He got that off from his uncle. He flipped and everything. He liked to do karate.
And you know what's crazy? When we was filming, because like being a comic, I was telling everybody, what makes you funny? You see how my mother is.
They ain't said I want.
Ain't have to. Nah, my car payment due.
He ain't supposed to say, what's that word?
Cut, take,
action. Action, action.
I don't get paid until.
You ever heard of this before?
Nobody ever heard of that shit before. Nobody ever heard of that shit before.
Daddy, I'm gonna try this shit out.
Right.
You can curse?
No.
This ain't no reality TV.
Grown ass.
That's Rennie. Regardless of what you see, and then
she gonna speak her mind.
And then like when we used to get, people don't know, we used to get bullied when we was little about being adopted. Remember? Samira used to fight for me.
I did too.
When I used to get picked on, and Amanda used to be like, he ain't adopted, that's my brother.
I didn't know.
I felt some type of way, but it won't. You know why I was so good in sports and basketball? Because I always felt if he gonna pick on me, watch this, man. I'm flipping over the whole block.
That's right.
I'm flipping over the whole block. So now I'm doing comedy, like me and my sister Samira and Amanda.
Is she funny too?
People don't know we had two other sisters that my mother, daughters my mother had, Michelle and Connie. Before she got me and Samira, they passed away. So we already came in the family like, oh, those your two adopted kids. I hated that. So to this day, they just say, yo, they go Rennie other kids. I used to go home like, you know what? When I see them on the basketball court and him in the flipping, and I talk to Amanda, he said it. I flip over all their ass. And then Samira, I hike on him. He was drunk. He said, motherfucker, you ain't my nephew. He start beating the wall up though, so I ain't feel bad. Hey,
you ain't my motherfucking nephew.
He used to be like, like, why everybody old that box do that?
Cause when they used to spar, that's what they used to.
You know what?
Me and her got into an argument, and she threw that in my face, and I beat her down.
Oh, yo, what she
I
said?
I was so
That's
hurt.
Why that's not your real brother.
She was like, "That's why your sister and your brother adopted," and I didn't know that at the time, but I beat her up, and then I found out.
When they brought them in,
We was like, oh
Shit, we got some more cousins. Here we go. What's going on? I came from the white family, so I was too proper.
I was already
Samara was hood. That's how big the rats was. Mommy, get the cat.
In our apartments, them bitches walking up the wall like,
Yeah.
Y'all, I swear to
And man,
how they was walking
yo,
around.
you sit on the toilet, you sit on the toilet, you by the radiator, that bitch come out like, yo, why you on my toilet? You like, oh, what the fuck?
Already, kids like us coming already to fail in life. Because what we've been through, she knew her father, it was skillet. But we didn't know our fathers.
That's all I knew until I did.
That's all we knew. So we came in with just not knowing. As you can see, my mother, I know some of y'all saying she looked like a raccoon tonight. She probably was tired to beer, but that's the reality of it. Regardless of what they look like, you're going to love them to death. My cousin thought it was his documentary because he was talking all day. And my sister came out here. As soon as she got the call from the plug, she hauled ass. I guess that's what Natty Daddy do, man.
This scene right here, man, I'm gonna take you guys through a journey. Some comics know how to do voiceovers, some of us know how to do impersonations. And I came up with a song with my partner, Flatboat Records, is my road manager. He helped do the soundtrack of the movie. He's somewhere looking around with his little ass do-rag on. So this song is about a song called Facebook. I made it in the studio. I did it off of All Topics with Jay-Z, farted in the elevator. When Mayweather was fighting with 50 Cent, when Khloe Kardashian was fighting with French Montana, I did all those topics in one song. It's called Facebook. Watch it. Gotta make sure this shit good. That's how we do in the studio. I'm gonna take 50 Cent, French Montana, Jadakiss, Rick Ross, Sheek Louch, and DMX. I'm gonna put them all in the cypher. It's gonna song called Facebook. Sheek, what up? Rick Ross, what up, baby? Yo, we chillin'. Free my nigga Meek Mills. Messed up right now. I'll here promoting the comedy show. Gonna drop a new single called Facebook. That was dope right there.
Yeah, run it back.
And what Dre say? Hey,
Run it back one more time. Do it one more time.
It's talking about what happened in that elevator with Jay-Z and with Ray Rice. All talking about Mayweather Shorts, hosted by DMX and 50 Cent. I'm doing all the voices. Drink my hot cider.
Everybody having some bullshit in the elevator. Ready to learn. Sheek, what up? Rick Ross, what up, man? Yo, what's your nigga Meek Mills?
You want to run that back?
Hey, yo, what the fuck? What's the name? Hey, yo, that was dope right there. Run it back. Hold up.
What the fuck happened in that elevator? Everybody tries to find Hassan. Welcome to the show. Actually, I'm falling into the building. It's a lot. Stop that shit. Yeah, that shit crazy. Everybody having some bullshit in the elevator. Ready to learn. Sheek, what up? Rick Ross, what up, baby? Yo, what's your nigga Meek Mills?
Dolores Dialis. She called me over one day. I was excited. I knew, fellas, you know we about to get good head. You like a little kid with jingles. What are you laughing for? Went inside the house. The older women always humming the old school song. They leave the door open. Babe, it's me. I know. I heard you, baby. She upstairs humming. Unforgettable. In every way. She upstairs, I'm looking up like, God damn. And you don't even see her till she come down. Sit down, baby. I just sat down, took my shoes off, like, yeah, buddy, it's going down. Yeah. I done cut my phone off. I put it on airplane mode. I don't want to hear nothing. Long when Dolores Diaza came down, I didn't even see her come down. She just came up under the chair. Open your legs. I said, yes, ma'am. I felt like a Ninja Turtle. She stood up. The salsa water's right there. She took the ditches out. Sounded like jigsaw. Felt like clouds. All you hear is tears start dropping. Next you know, guys be crying. Oh! And my neighbor white, he not gonna do it. Is everything okay? Get the fuck out of here! I'm crying, that second tear dropped, she stopped, she was gone. Now I feel some type of way. I'm sitting there like, this fucked up. Go and put your shoes on and leave, baby. Okay. Shoes on. Walked out the house. Next day, kidney struck messing with her. Yeah. 30 years old now, walking around with a cane like, God damn.
You hydrated that.
I think she got me.
I made you sound beat. I'm not drunk enough, so fill my cup. I'm not drunk enough, so fill my cup. I'm not drunk enough, so fill my cup. Bottles everywhere, I ain't drunk enough. I'm not drunk enough, so fill my cup. I'm not drunk enough, so fill my cup. I'm not drunk enough, so fill my cup. Bottles everywhere, I ain't drunk enough. VIP is poppin', so I'ma live it up. Shorty on my lap, tryna give it up. Got that Belvedere all in my cup. Party kinda poppin', so I'ma turn it up. I'm like Instagram, come follow me. Drink this Greek goose, ooh, she swallow. You ain't had no fun, don't bother me. -5, ooh, don't bother me. I'm not drunk enough, so fill my cup. I'm not drunk enough, so fill my cup. I'm not drunk enough, so fill my cup. Bottles everywhere, I ain't drunk enough.
Do a flip down.
Hey, look.
Do a flip down. Do a flip down. Do a flip down.
Hey, look.